Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, or hopefully welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be using the Kioti RX7320 with a 3-point grapple to buck up some logs that we brought back from our property up north. Then I'm going to split them on the splitter here. It's a homemade splitter, commercial quality adjustable hydraulic hydraulic wedge at the end. And I got a 30-foot Big Tex gooseneck trailer that I use to haul logs back and forth and to haul my tractor. This is a little less than half of a load of logs that I normally take because I brought the tractor home with the load. So we're going to see how many cords it is. I'm thinking it's going to be a little over 1 full cord for half of a trailer load. All right, as you can see, that's not all the best quality ash. This is just stuff we're going to be burning at home. If there's a decent amount of good wood in it, I like to use it up at home. The better stuff is what we bundle and sell out at the roadside stands. I got almost through all the ash I had on the trailer. I've got to finish these two, finish up the little stubs, and then I've got 2 maple logs that I'm going to put in my maple pile for later. Got to refuel the chainsaw, finish this up, and then we'll get to splitting. Said this is a home-built log splitter. I did not buy it, I bought it. I upgraded from a 35-ton Husky, your basic store model, to this. It's a lot faster than that, especially with the hydraulically adjustable wedge and the tall wedge on the back. I can stack up 2-3 logs at a time sometimes and split them with 1 stroke, but the speed is not very quick. So I'm looking into picking up a commercial splitter here probably sometime this year, because I'm starting to do a lot more firewood, more than just for us. can see we're running out of light, so we're gonna finish this up tomorrow. We'll get everything split and we'll see where we end up, how many face cords. See if I was close to being right with roughly 1 cord, which would be 3 face cords. Today, I'm gonna work at home, get that ash that I split up the other day, stacked into IBC tote, see what our final measurement comes out to. Another thing I'm working on, these lids. A lot of times I throw them on here and just throw a piece of wood or two on top of them. That doesn't always work out if the wood's not stacked level. If the wind is too strong, it blows it off. So what I like to do is take some of the safety wire, it's just from working with concrete, whatnot. I'll drill a hole in the corner of the tote and I'll just twist it down to this. It'll hold the lid on. Hit opposite corners, it holds it in place, keeps your wood dry, keeps the snow off it. I came out here this morning, this other lid was laying on the ground, that wood's covered in snow now. I just had logs on it and the wind blew it off. I used to use bungee cords that I would permanently affix to them, but as you can see, when they get out in the weather, out in the sun, they deteriorate rather quickly and they just break off. So I'm going to be replacing these with the safety wire. I keep a roll of that wire in the box on the tractor. I keep a roll in my truck. I use it for all kinds of stuff, tying stuff down, tying these lids on. Many uses for it. It comes in handy having it around. Another thing I'm going to work on today while I'm home, on the grapple on the tractor. When it was on my 35 horse Kioti, it worked just fine the way it came. However, on this one, the 3-point arms are set back further. It's got a more range of travel. So when I have that grapple turned sideways and I lower it all the way down, one of the hydraulic hoses is too short. So I'm going to take out a 90-inch hydraulic hose and replace it with a 110-inch hydraulic hose. That way I'll be able to lower it all the way to the ground without worrying about stretching that hose or breaking it. This was one of the first IBC totes that I made for Firewood. I left this an extra rung higher. I need to cut it down. I like it lower. You don't need it to hold the wood in, and it makes it easier to work out of if it's lower. Get the log splitter warming up. Bring this bin down to the house. And we'll split up the rest of that ash. This here is something I built. Eventually I was planning on turning it into a log lift. As you can see, for now I just have it attached to the frame of the splitter and a 2x4 holding it up. I use it as a table to stack rounds on for splitting by myself, which I end up doing a lot of times. All right, as you can see, not quite a full third face cord, which would have made a full cord of wood on the trailer. A little more than I expected out of what we had left. A couple little scraps left over. I'll cut those up. As you saw, I threw a couple other pieces over there. That's sort of the scrap pile. We'll burn that up in the summer in our fire pit out back. These 2 maple logs were also in that load and would have definitely finished off that cord, so we would have had just over a full cord on that trailer load. This is the trailer, 30-foot Big Tex gooseneck. I usually stack 14-foot long logs on the front and back, about 3 to 4 foot high, and bring that home from the property to work on here at home. As you can see, the log splitter is a bottleneck in my operation right now. Like I said, it's a good log splitter. It'll split anything you throw on it. It's faster than a single blade block end convenience store Tractor Supply splitter. The fact that you can just keep splitting and pile it up goes a lot quicker. The hydraulically adjustable 4-way wedge goes a lot quicker. And the fact that you can stack 2 or 3 small rounds and split them at one time. But the cycle speed is pretty slow. I'm going to be looking into a commercial splitter. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's a lot of Easton made fans out there, a lot of Wolf Ridge, Timberwolf. Haven't made up my mind exactly what direction I'm going to go yet, but I'm definitely going to upgrade the splitter here in the near future. All right, I'm going to grab some of these big ash rounds here, use them to finish off this last IBC tote to bring down to the house so we have a full face cord in it. There we go, we got it topped off. Get that brought down to the house. We'll have a full cord down there ready to go. That should get us through the rest of the year.